Okay Virgo, how you doing? So if you have just watched your channel messages, I've just finished those. If you haven't watched it, okay, you may want to look on the channel to see what they are. If not, and you want to watch it after these, you'll see it that pops up on a little end screen video, and you can just click on it and it'll take you to the channeled stuff, okay, because I'm doing the tarot readings and the channeled stuff for your star sign separately. One channeled video, one tarot card reading, okay? But you can find them that are all linked on the screens at the end, okay? So what we're going to look into, are you all right, Virgo? How are you? But more than likely, I've just spoke to you already on the last video. But Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Show me how Virgo's partner is thinking, feeling, okay? How is Virgo's partner thinking and feeling? Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, okay, I think this is probably better, is to look into each individual life, okay, each individual life, right? So for a start, we're going to look at Virgo, Virgo's partner. Okay, so show me what Virgo's partner's got going on. What has Virgo's partner got going on? Show me Virgo's partner. Virgo's partner, what they've got going on, please. So, holy shit, there's the Libra in reverse again, the Hebrew. So, man, this card has been floating about all over the place, right, Elijah? But, like, something is going on with your partner around their mum, okay, around their mother, or around the number 2. But again, if you haven't seen this channel before and you're very confused of how I read, okay, life path number, add up their life path number also, okay, add them together. When you come to a number, reduce it down to see what star sign placement that would be, okay. That will show you the bipolar stuff because you look at trines. This person, your life path number, their life path number, okay, and then add them together, come up with a number, reduce it down in numerology, come up with a number. That is 1, 2, 3. That's the majority of the message through that reading that you will find that will be very difficult for you, okay? That's your third party energy, that is your karma, that's your drama, that's everything else that's going on in a person's life with that star sign. But because that could relate to numerology, look for the placement. But you may well have this all up in your chart anyway, okay? But here, it's been coming up quite recently in quite a lot of readings, Virgo. And it's to do with about business. And it came up through your actual channel messages about buying and selling and merchandise and buying things on the cheap and then selling them and making even more profit. So you might work for a big franchise company here that could be going under or worried about going under, or this person could also be from Australia. But they might be worried constantly about things going under. Like if there's, like, I don't know, say if you work for a big shop, they may be really pushing for sales. Okay, so the name's Sal or Sally, but they might be really pushing to sell things. Like, I'm going to tell you all about all of this stuff in order that, because we want you to buy it, because we might be going under as a business. So if you work for a business, I don't know if some of you out there, you might be getting this word that your business could be going under and you're thinking about jumping ship in order to be able to. So we've got a few messages here, Virgo. Someone's jumping ship as in jumping relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, or jumping to a hell of a lot of conclusions. And they're putting 2 and 2 together but really not making any sense whatsoever, okay? And Libras always have this in their reading. But Virgo, what this is relating to you is that someone jumps down your throat very quick because they jump to a conclusion. Is that you can tell somebody something, but they come up with their own conclusion. So, like, you're talking to a person, for instance, hello, blah, 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 so on and so forth, and they make you feel very uncomfortable because you know that after 1 or 2 minutes, they're going to jump to a conclusion. So you have to be very careful around what you say. Now, it doesn't have to be this person. It can just be someone that this person is dealing with at the moment. And they know, because this is like going into the office and being told something, right? And going into your business and blah, 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 and you get called to go into the office and this person starts grilling you, right? Questioning you, grilling you, asking you God loads, how many questions. It could be someone that's asking this star sign a load of questions, right? Depends on what timeline you're on or who you're dealing with. But somebody could be like being they feel as if they're being called in to a drama, okay? So as if like, I'm going to be told off, right? So when you're talking with someone, if they have a large temper, right, and like a temperance energy of like Sagittarius / Taurus, because we're looking at 5, okay, if you do, this kind of person can have like a temper tantrum, right? And that when you speak to them, you know that, okay, I have to tread very carefully around what I say to you because you're very temperamental, which means that you might see someone as slightly mad at this time, okay? Mad with you, okay? Mad about you, mad with you, but like mad, okay? Madam, or like Maddie, or Matty, or Matthew, or Emily, Emma, Melissa, Maria, Melanie, but like loads of M's or E's, okay? I'll have an E, please, Bob. Bob or Rob? Robert or Bob, okay? But, yeah, they're just names. But I'm hearing, though, that this could be a court situation that you've got going on. This could be a divorce. This could be waiting for some kind of like news from the doctors or the hospital that somebody has going on, and they can't move forward until they get an answer. So it might be financially, physically, mentally, all of those kind of things. It could be mental illness. You might work for the NHS and the mental illness. You might see a person that you're having an argument with as if they're really not right in the head, or the name Ed or Eddie, but then you might see them where you just like bump heads, clash like the Titans, Taurus, Sagittarius energy, but bipolar. This is why this came up in another reading. A simple case of bipolar, right? It doesn't mean that a person has bipolar. They could have, but it means that your polar opposite, your opposition, right? Your north and south node, your north and south, right? So somebody has an opposition here. They have a proposal to give to somebody, but every time they're proposed, do they then start to question it and think, I really don't think that this is a good idea that I get mixed up in all of this, to be honest, because if I do, and this person starts asking me personal questions, I might rub them up the wrong way. And the last thing I really want to do is start causing an argument and a drama out of a crisis. This is like drama school, or like ISIS or OSIS or IASIS, which is like an ISIS account, which is like banking, money, building society. Okay, and I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to overspend if I have to pay for my, like, you know, you might be waiting on your check and something like that, and then you think, oh, there's loads of things that I want to buy, but I don't want to overspend. Okay, I don't want to overspend. So like it's kind of like you're waiting for a paycheck, and then when you get paid, you're like, woohoo, let's go out and spend everything on all of this food. Okay, but that kind of thing, right? So I'm also channeling for yours here is that this is somebody, say your partner, because we're looking at your partner, okay? Your partner is dealing with something at work, but they're dealing with a mum or a situation that's involving an ex or court or anything like that. And they could be going through this where they daren't say anything to this person because they know it's going to rub them up the wrong way. Which means that if I say anything to you, there's a good chance that what I say to you, you're going to look for the negative approach of it. And if I say something to you, you're basically just going to throw it in my face and say that it's my fault. And I don't want to be blamed for it. I'm not to blame and you're not to blame. But the only thing that we can do is to avoid each other at the moment, because I can feel your energy when being around you, that when I say something, you're going to take it the wrong way. Okay, which means I can't flirt with you, I can't talk with you, I can't speak to you if it's a parenting situation. I'm finding it very difficult in order to be able to get on the same page with you, because every time I do we end up fucking arguing over things that are like completely meaningless, but you make more of a drama out of a crisis, and it really isn't worth my time. Okay, so this kind of energy seems to be in your partner's life at the moment. They could be going through something of a divorce itself, and they're going through a long Island iced tea. They could be from Ireland itself, okay, or Idaho, okay, like Louisiana or Idaho or something like that, or Ohio, okay. But they're going through something very difficult where it might be a divorce. And this could be going on at someone's workplace. A reading came up a few times just lately where someone was sneaking off to go to meet someone at work. They go to work and they meet somebody, okay. That meet, because this can be a meeting and it can be an eating, but they take someone out and they wine and dine somebody else, okay. You know, so if you've got very suspicious minds and very suspicious energy of like, what was the last one I called? Actually, it was in the Leo reading, which was to do with not Elvis has left the building, but the player has left the building, and that was a Cancerian energy. Okay, but the player has left the building. That's because they'd pretty much burnt all of their bridges. Jeff, Julian, Jason, Justin, but they've burnt all their bridges. Okay, which means that they have slept on every doorstep possible, or knocked on every doorstep, or they've asked, or stepdaughter, stepson. I'm also picking up, but like they've asked for everything that they possibly can by bad news on the doorstep, is what I'm hearing. Bad news about the stepdaughter is what I'm hearing. So if you've got a stepson or a stepdaughter, there seems to be quite a lot of like bad news about something at the moment. In another reading, I did pick up a biological something that's coming through in this reading, like a false prosthetic arm or leg, and this is like where something might need to be amputated. Amputee, okay, Anthony or Anthea or Cynthia, but amputee, or Tioni or Leone or Leona, okay, or Rona, but Ronin also, well, okay. Moaning. Someone complains a lot, makes a lot of complaints. They're always complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. Okay, that this isn't right, that isn't right. You left the toilet seat up. Now you left the toilet seat down. Now you left the butter out. Now you've left the fork on the table. Make sure you put, just like complaints. Now, if you are, like, say, at work and you are a Virgo, and this part relates to you also, you get just as much complaints as what other people do. Okay, well, they come in, they say, oh look, we want that, and you're like, oh man, that isn't good enough either, is it? I keep trying to sell you this stuff, and I do, but all I'm doing is getting complaints. Everybody telling me that I, complain, and I run a business and blah blah blah, but everybody just seems to complain that nothing is good enough, nothing is right. They just complain. This could be a person that's on the phone and they work at something and they're like, hello, madam, hello, yeah, just like this and that. What? Man, this is really getting on my nerves. This COVID shit, right? It's like, hello. What? I don't know what you said. Like, I don't know. Someone that speaks a different language also. Okay, but like, people that are Polish or whatever. I was saying that we have a lot of people that are Polish around here. I think, people that work in the supermarket and they come in and they go, what? Five of them? No. Yeah. Bro, I don't know what you're saying. What? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I can't understand you. Can you speak up a little bit? Bruv, just give her 4 of those and that's it. What you want? No, I wanted 3 of them. You give me 4. What you said 4? No, I said 3. You're like, oh man. Yeah. So you give them like 2, and they're like, no, I'm gonna. I can't do another language. But like, no, I didn't say 3. I said 2. You're like, oh man, I did give you 2. No, right? Where's the manager? You did not give me 2. I asked for 2, but you didn't. You only give me 1. And you're like, so people that bring things back and complain and say, no, I'm sorry, but this has got a hair in it. You're like, this is a restaurant, bruv. You might have a hair in that, but don't worry about it. It's like, it's not going to kill you. It's just a hair. Yeah, but I'm going to take it back and complain. You're like, oh, bruv, that's not good enough either. No, it's got hair in it. Bruv, what hair or follicle, God knows, is not in life anyway? It could have come out the sky. Who knows? It could be called Skylar or Tyler. Who knows? But, just eat it. No. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, those kind of complaints that someone complains to this person or at this person all of the time that they're not doing things right, and they pull them up on things that they're not doing all the right. Like, this person just walks around in life completely innocent, and like they're like, okay, I'm really just kind of like minding my own business, and they're like, oh, be careful of that big puddle, and they're like, oh, it's all right, I can make a mistake if I want to. No, trust me, there's danger down there. You're like, no, just. Or like someone that's like very sweet and innocent, and you're like, well, you left the toilet up, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, and you did, and you do, and you don't, and you did, and you don't, and you're like, bruv, I am getting so sick to death of this person at the moment, keep complaining at me all the time. I have got no idea about my head from my arsehole at the moment. So this person could be going through that individually. This could be your partner, but this could be you at work also. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so that's just one card there for you, Virgo. Right, but Virgo, what's Virgo's partner got going on? Okay, so like I said, if this reflection comes across as well, you're like, hold on a minute, Stephen, that really sounds like me. That's your person also. Right? So like, well, you owe me maintenance, you owe me money, you owe me this. If you're not going to do what I want, then you can get out and leave. If you don't want to live here, then don't. Okay, so then someone starts to use the threatening behaviour of people to kick them out of their house or their home and threaten them because they may not have anywhere to go. Okay, they may not have anywhere to go. And one of the tactics that this person has under their belt is by threatening people to say that you won't live here if you don't start doing things. Okay, so if that's well, I don't know how old this person is, but they get threats. They get death threats. They get threats that you won't be working here if you don't do things. You won't be working here if you don't pull your weight. You won't be working, or you won't be living here if you don't do what I say. If you don't get on with me and let me control you. If you do not let me control what it is that you do about your life, then I'll threaten to kick you out. Oh dear. Oh dear me. What's going on there? What goes on? This is what goes on behind closed doors. That's what goes on here, truly. Right? People being threatened to be evicted, or they're like, say individually, like you live in a block of flats or something like that. You live at a house, and all of a sudden the rent gets raised, and they're like, well, hold on a minute. Like, I only live in like a 1-bedroom flat, and my rent suddenly got like duplicated, and now you want double? Really? This came up through the Leo Aquarian reading, where I said that about consumers. It's kind of the same sort of message, but it's around consumers, right? And it was around, they offer you something at great value because they just pretty much put a slash through it and say, well, at one point this was £200, but you can now buy it this week only for like 50 quid. Oh, man, that's a bargain. I'm having that, right? And it's a little bit like this. It's a person that forces you to make a quick decision. A quick decision, right? You can either buy it, but if you don't buy it now, next week it's going to be double. Okay, which means your rent could go up. If you don't take this offer, it's a one-time offer and that's all it is, and you either take it or you don't. But I ain't going to offer you any more. So you could have someone that threatens you in a relationship to says, look, I'm leaving. And it's like, well, okay, then we'll leave. Right? And it's like, well, I'm telling you that if I go, I'll go. And you're like, well, yeah, all right then, brother, I told you to get off, hop it. And you're like, okay, well, I will do, but I promise you that if I leave, I won't reach out to you and I won't talk to you anymore and I will cut you off. And you're like, okay then, brother, that is pretty much what I said. That was my reply. You know, the answer was no. And you're like, okay, yeah, that's not good enough. I threaten you. I tell you that I won't ever reach out. If I go, I'm gone. I promise you I will go. If I'm going, I'm going. You're like, well, yeah, bro, that's what I said. Go. You're like, no, honestly, I'm going to look, bruv. Stop fucking questioning my reality. I just told you. I will go. No, I want you to go. No, I want you. No, I don't want you to go. No, I don't want you to go. It's like, hold on a minute, bruv. You just told me to get out, didn't you? And you're like, yeah. Well, now I changed my mind. Now I really don't want you to go. And you're like, Jesus Christ, bruv. It's like, do you want me to live here or don't you want me to live here? Or do you want me to stay or don't you want me to stay? What do you want me to do? I don't really know, bruv. I can't really give you an answer right now. You're like, right, well, when you got over your period, you just let me know, bruv, and I'll be in the other room. Okay? So when you've got over your little tissy fit or whatever, you just let me know. It's all right. Yeah, okay. You don't contact me, I'll contact you. One of those, right? Hey, listen, sweetheart. It ain't me. It's you, right? Or it ain't you. It's me, right? But if it isn't one, it's the other, right? Is what I'm picking up. Like, if it isn't one thing, it's another. And then it's another. And it's all of these complaints that just keep building up. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, if it isn't one thing, what is the matter with you now? Oh, well, and you're like, oh, Jesus, man. What's going on now? Well, something else now has happened in my life, and you're like, Jesus, man, what the fuck is wrong? Right, that's what this person is individually going through themselves. They're like, man, if life is not just throwing me a curveball, if not one thing is wrong with you, then it's another thing. And if I haven't done this right, then it's another thing. And okay, I'm not selling this. Okay, right, that's not right either. like, man, is my life ever going to get any better where people don't shut up and start complaining and complaining and complaining? Right? Now, don't take offence by that. Trust me, this person probably would. Right? I'm just saying, right? But, like, you know, worry about it. It's just what your partner could well be going through themselves, right? They're always complained at and moaned at that they're not a good or decent partner, or fucking, you know, you're like Cinder goddamn Rella and you're not going to go to the ball if you don't do this. And, oh no, you got to clean all of these things up, Cinders. You're not going to the ball. They're like, what, bruv? What, am I a housewife? Yeah. Right? You know, like, Cinders, you ain't going to the ball, bruv. I don't really want to go to the toffee ball anyway. Right? It's just a myth. It's just a man the myth. It's just Smith. It's Mr. Anderton. It's Anderson's or Anderton or the name Anderson or Anderton. Hello, Mr. Anderton. It's like, bro, I don't really give a shit. Y'all dealing with the Cancerian. I'll just put it that way. Y'all definitely coming up in the Leo/Aquarian reading. Virgo. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. Let's Steve. And I say, hey, Steve, you look a little bit pasty, Steve. Someone is from, like, Hastings. The Battle of Hastings, 1066. Or, like, from Upscouser, like, hey, Steve. You're right there, Steve. You're right, Steve. Steve. This could be Steve. This could be Steve. This could be Steve all over. Steve's all over. Steve, it's all over. Oh dear, okay. What the fuck is it? It's actually like making me think, hold on, what's over? It's over. It's over. The war is over. Jim, Jelly and Juice and Justin, Jasmine, Jim Morrison. Or I work at Morrison's or a building society or something. I like a place, consumer market. I'm sorry, Jim, but it's all over. You're sacked. Oh dear, someone's going to get fired, maybe. Oh, the war is over. Yeah, the war is over. Breakfast where the news is read. Television, children fed. Unborn, living dead. Bullet strikes the helmet's head. And it's all over for the unknown soldier. It's all over for the unknown soldier. There's an unknown soldier here. An unknown soldier. Someone's trying to find a grandmother or a grandfather or something like that. But unborn living, unborn dead. A stillborn. Okay, somebody could have had a stillborn baby or something like that, or something is still being born, which means this person could be pregnant again, or the stillborn, or somebody is gone to their parents have lost their mind around the COVID shit, and they're saying, listen, you're going to be fertile, you're not going to be able to have children anymore if you have the COVID jab. Trust me, I know people, lunatics in life that have actually said that to people I know. If you want children, don't go and have the COVID variant jab or any kind of jab, because if you do, you'll be fertile. You won't be able to have children. What the fuck is wrong with society? Like, that's what I'm hearing, like, unborn, living dead. Bullet strikes the helmet's head. Somebody shot somebody here. This was a shooting. Somebody might have to go to court because they witnessed a shooting. Hopefully this isn't a school. Okay. What is that I'm now coming up with? Okay, I'm just going to say this just in case. There might be firearms that are involved around someone's work or around school. Okay, you two please be very variant with me, okay? Lenient. But I am definitely picking up that somebody might have witnessed or could witness some kind of like shooting around a school here. This person might work around a school or something like that on just a very moderate scale. But yeah, I'm picking up that there might be something to do around this school thing. I really hope there's not a shooting there. This could be where someone's been breaking into people's businesses, trying to break into someone's like financial house or their shop or something. Or there's a lot of like drama that goes on around this shop, around shootings, or like it's a business that's in a very dodgy part of town, right? This is where I used to come up with America's Most Wanted, right? It's a nice place to visit, but I don't think I would live there, right? Y'all listen to NWA or whatever, and was it Ice Cube? America's Most Wanted. I think it was an Ice Cube, okay? But it's a very nice place to visit, but I don't think I'd live there, okay? Air Jordan in an Air Jordan, right? Or the name Jordan, okay? But Jordan Gill, what's up? Oh, he's a boxer actually. Jordan Gill is a boxer, okay? So this person could be a boxer. But like, yeah, there's something here around. Yeah, America's Most Wanted. Someone's on the wanted list. On the wanted list. Oh, like bail, bond, wanted, dead or alive. You're coming with me. Oh, is on death row. Is what I'm hearing. This person could be on death row. On death row. Jenny Row. Jenny on the block, death row. Death row, what on earth is that for? Jeff Rowe, Jeff. My name is Jeff. Person's on cocaine. Just telling you that one. Okay, my name is Jeff. Okay, well, like, there's something here that somebody could be facing a prison sentence because of cocaine. Here. If not, be very careful because people are watching. They're watching. This is surveillance. Something and surveillance. What on earth is that? Is that a TV show or something? Something and surveillance is what I'm hearing. Surveillance. Yeah, this person's keeping a close eye on something. Surveillance. Surveillance cameras. People are stealing from a shop. Oh. People are stealing from your shop. Here. Surveillance cameras is what I'm hearing. Cameron. Stealing. Camera. Lee, or Lee, or like Liam, Cameron. You're right, Liam Cameron. Stealing something here. Someone could be facing some kind of sentence here for around drugs. Because I heard death row. Well, that's, okay. Death Row Records. Tupac, none. Tupac, none. Ghetto none. Boosh. Are you a Virgo, ghetto none? But I'm hearing Tupac, none. None. Yeah, there, none. Somebody lives up in the ghetto. It's a nice place to visit, but I don't think I would want to live there. Right? I don't know, is she a Virgo? No idea. Someone keeps saying that she mentioned my channel or something, but I'm hearing Tupac none. No, Noel or Noah's Ark or something like that. Noah's Ark. They come in 2 by 2. They come in 2 by 2. Look at you, boo. So I'm hearing boo. Hello, Belinda. Is what I can hear. Hello, madam. Hello, her. Like what? Fucking someone's lost their mind. It might be me. How many twin flames you had, Steve? 7? Do I act as if I'm normal? At any point, do I know what I'm on about? No, of course I don't. Steve, we didn't know that you've had 7 twin flames over your journey. Fuck yes, bruv. Of course I have. What do you think I'm a lunatic for? What do you think I know all of this shit? Anyway, yeah. Surveillance and something and surveillance. I don't know what that is. Valent, Bailey, the name Bailey or bailiffs. Bailiff. The bailiffs are coming. Ooh, the tax man is coming. Oh, hopefully everybody's paid their taxes. Okay, you might work for a taxi company or Jula Taxi. Someone's from France. Bonjour. But like, yeah, Just tax them. Just, oh, somebody's taxing the shit out of somebody. Taxi. Somebody worked for a taxi company. Somebody is not very well here. I'm hearing I woke up, got out of bed, dragged a comb across my head. And on the way downstairs and had a smoke. Somebody spoke and then I went into a dream. Ah. That's what I'm hearing. I woke up, got out of bed, woking stow, or something like that, or welcome, or woken. The welcome house is what I'm hearing. The welcome house, or Askham House. Someone works at Askham House, like for elderly people. These could be people that are suffering with dementia, and here. This could be like an elderly resident person, or like grandparents, or like Askham House, like elderly residents, the residential. Detrimental. This is detrimental to one's health here. Hazardous. So I keep hearing Harrison, or hazardous, or Dukes of Hazzard. Duke, Wayne Wibbly. Could be dealing with Virgo. Oh, you are Virgos. But like Dwayne Wibbly, Red Dwarf. He is Virgo. Johnny, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, John, Jack, Jackie. Someone's knocking at your door. Somebody's ringing your bell. Do me a favour and open the Bella. Open the door and let them in. It's like, look, let them all in. It's like, no, bruv, I ain't letting them all in. Not all this herd. Let them all in. Come on, let's see them all flood in. No, I'm not letting all this herd in, bruv. Follow the herd. Follow the herd. Follow the yellow brick road. Fuck off, Cinders. We don't really give a shit. Where's the Tin Man? You've lost your courage. Oh, no, don't go in there. That's all right, bruv. Don't you worry, Tin Man. How are you getting on up there? Tin Man's like smashing his head up against like a fucking lamppost, thinking about the Twin Flame saga. Like all his fucking computers all glitched out. You right there, Tin Man? How you getting on with courage, Leo? Like, how you getting on with your courage? Like his like computers all like glitched out. Like, I'm the Tin Man. I'm like thinking about like fucking Twin Flames. Fucking hell, Tin Man, you're having a bit of a problem. Where's Cinder's gone? She's clicked her heels and she's left. She's gone. So like I said in the last one, what's the fastest cake in the world? A scone. It's just scone, bruv. Scone. The name's Scott. Scott, but like it's gone. They're gone. This is what I'm hearing. They're gone, leg on. Leg on, leg off. Leg on. Wax on, wax off. Daniel's son. But like wax on, wax off. If someone's waxing people, it's just this. Oh my god! Like some of you just love being waxed, or like you're like selling wax. Oh, records, wax records. That was it. What did I say about Tupac None? They work for Death Records. Death Records. Some of you might like my Angel Radio. That is definitely not. I'm my own producer, my own master, my own mixer. Okay, I am just the producer, and I do my own music, bro. If you might like it, it's called Angel Radio, Jano. It's called Angel Radio, right? But I definitely keep picking up like someone's from Blummy. You're right there, Karmic. You're right there, Liam. Yeah, no, I'm good there, thanks. But there's someone's from Karmic or Dudley. Anyway, Wax Records. Wax Records. Let's put it on a record. Spit on it. Let's wax it. Wax on. I don't know. Waxon. Jackson. Julian. Jason. I keep going through the same names. Go away. Sorry. Steve, you keep saying that one. Yeah, I know. Let's see. So what's going on with Virgo's partner? Sorry, we've lost. This is probably why Steve acts weird, because he has a Gemini / Capricorn moon. No, that does not mean I'm a cusper. That means that if you follow my channel for a while, you know that this means 6. Right, so it can be a Gemini, but it can also come up in a Capricorn reading, because it would still be in the 6. Okay, this would be in a Libra reading, because it would be a 2. Okay, but yeah. So Virgo, what does your partner think and feel? That well, I'm in love with a beautiful woman. I can't go wrong. Can't go wrong, but I always do with my mother. That's what I'm hearing. I can't never go wrong. I can't never do anything right. You see, your karmic readings, what I do, when I do my readings, they're not relating to anything, right? You can't like specifically say, no, this is my husband, this is my wife, bruv. The everything like the sun, right? It's just there's more drama going on in people's lives than there is just like your love life, right? It's got to get boring at some point, right? So your partner, what they're going through is this: I'm damned if I do, and I am damned if I don't. Can I not get through to you two? Oh no, I can't, because we are at war. We are duality. Okay, duality. Legality is what I'm also hearing. Legally citizens, like legal citizens. Or like, I don't know. But either way, your partner at the moment is going through something very big at work, maybe. And they're also going something through divorce, settlements, settling up. And just on an even scale, it could be Stephen's scale. And this person deals with this person that blames them, shouts at them, screams them, blames them for being a son. Don't worry about it, I'm okay, Virgo. I have also Pisces in the 4th. I got a lot of karma, loads of it. Do I ever feel okay? No. No. It's alright, I'm in the same boat as everybody else. Little boat, clap, clap. Somebody could have the clap here. That's what you definitely don't want, right? Chapman, chapless. But like, here, clap, clap. Let's hold hands while we do this. No, I don't want to hold hands. Right, hold hands. Something about the hands that go across the world, whatever that's called, like a symbol. Hands. Hans Zimmer. Some of you do like I do. Documentaries. Hans Zimmer was a very great producer and production artist of classical music, and does like documentaries. And when you hear a documentary, what it's called is scoring. Okay, it's called scoring, and it's scoring for a film or for a documentary series that comes out, and you watch it on Netflix, and you can hear all of that and all that music. You can sell things to those kind of people, right? It's called scoring, film scoring. Okay, but that kind of stuff, right? Like, for instance, there's money in this, bruv. You know, people play on these stupid little games that people love on a computer, on a Xbox, PlayStation. Not stupid, but like, you know, on a phone, they get the phone out and go beep 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 beep, and they get their like iPod out and they're like beep 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 beep, and you can hear that music in the background constantly. They're people like me that just make up little tunes and can sell it to people like that. I don't, but they can make up a little tune. And then they can offer it to a company. Definitely people that are on the like Facebook and all like shoot over to this thing here and shoot over to that and burst all the bubbles. All of those have to have soundtracks. That is what a scoring company does. Okay, they score for little games. Okay, and they get paid for it per hour. Okay, got a little tune for you. Just put it on loop, bruv. Bam, there you go. How much? There you go. Right, consuming. What on earth is this? So this partner at the moment is having a right big beef with their mother. They're having a very difficult time of it altogether. There is a lot of duality that seems to be going on around work. If there is a decision to be made about a woman or a man, they don't really want to come to the conclusion because whatever happened before is starting to happen again. Somebody's starting to have furlongs, Jenny. But I know what love is, Jenny. Do you really? Well, don't be hasty is what they said. Okay, don't be hasty. Jenny, don't be hasty. Paolo Nutini, right? But Jenny, don't be hasty, okay? You've got to make your mind up at some point because I love you, Jenny. Yeah. Do you know what love it is, really? Or is it just coming up as something that is fabricated to satisfy your emotional need? Because it can be unrequited, or well, fuck, I don't know, whatever it is. But unrequited love, the contamination of Capricorn/Gemini, the dark energy that is within all of us as well as the light energy. Don't worry about that because I've gone off into the matrix in other videos if you're interested. So anyway, I'm going to get on with your reading. I'm going to stop babbling now. So what we're going to do is look into your side. Okay, this is what's going on with your partner. This is what's going on in their life. This is what's going to be going on in your life, separate and also together, and what karmic situations of loops that you're going through individually. If you're together, you're together. Don't let me split you up. If you're together, that's because you're together. You're like John Lennon, right? If you're not, I'll pick it up. If you are, I'll pick up individual stories of what's going on in your little life there for you, of what you got coming up. All right, so if you want to join, you can. It's only on the full access bundle. If you have not seen your channeled intergalactic weird shit messages, Virgo, it should pop up at the end of the screen. All you have to do really is just click on it and it will take you directly to it. Okay, but if you want to join for your tarot stuff, you'll find the link and the video and everything provided below, but it'll only be on the full access bundle. Okay, thank you so much for your support. Like, share, comment, all that sort of stuff, Virgo. I really appreciate it. Ooh.